Welcome! In the following sessions, we will theoretically introduce the concept of credit scoring. Across the world today, people increasingly need to borrow or avail of credit to fulfill the financial needs of their upcoming purchase requirements. The word credit is derived from the Latin term credo, meaning trust in or rely on. In arriving at the credit granting decision, the credit provider considers the trade-off between the interest income and the possibility of the borrower defaulting. It is then imperative upon the borrower to establish trust in the minds of the lender that she has the ability and willingness to pay back the loan. The challenge lies in the fact that the ability and willingness to pay can only be an assessment by the lender at the time of borrowing. The lender will never know for certain if the borrower will actually pay or not. There is a strong information asymmetry between the two parties. This may lead to a poor selection of people eligible for credit, because if good people are not given credit, then the lender will lose possibly interest income and opportunity cost. On the other hand, if credit is extended to people who then do not pay back, the lender has his principal at risk. Economists term this error of wrong selection as adverse selection. The cost of the two possible errors in decision may not be equal. There is also the potential of the borrower changing its behavior after agreeing to a repayment contract, which the lender cannot enforce perfectly, an instance of what economists term as moral hazard. To alleviate these problems, banks and other lending institutions try to avail of information about the customer's ability and willingness to pay, his creditworthiness. They try to use this information to reduce the information asymmetry and gain competitive advantage by improving the odds of making the correct choice. Traditional lending was based on the underwriter's judgmental assessment of prospective borrowers according to the 5 C's of credit: character of the applicant, capacity to borrow, capital, collateral, and conditions. These assessments were based on the underwriter's experience and were thus essentially subjective decisions. In many instances, such as credit card and credit for durable purchases, the number of loans is large and the value of each loan is small. In such high volume and low value credit operations, subjectively assessing each instance is not efficient. Credit scoring has transformed this into a transactional process where the customer's data is fed into statistical models to arrive at the creditworthiness. In the next session, we will continue presenting the credit scoring concept. Thanks for watching.